Alec Bradley Tempus from Nicaragua. Hey everybody, I'm Alec, and this is Cigar Vlog. So, Alec Bradley is one of those little up-and-coming boutiques that's been around for a while. It turns out Alec Bradley has actually nothing to do with the actual owner, or operator, or founder, or whatever he is. His name's Alan Rubin. No, Alec Bradley is actually the name of his kids. So, kind of a fun little gesture right there, naming his company after his children. But anyway, this one's obviously made in Nicaragua, as it says. But this is the Tempus. I have no idea what to expect from this because I actually don't think I've actually had one of these yet. So, we're going to go ahead and cut it open, get it lit, and see how it goes. And apologies for any odd wind noise or the battling brook in the background. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Other than say that I didn't think there was a breeze before I came out here. But this is Colorado. There's always a breeze. Oh, crap. Okay. Excuse me whilst I just fumble all of my stuff all over the ground. What in the world my pocket decided to pull out of my pants? I have no idea. But suffice to say, it decided it wanted to just flop my cutter right onto the ground. You can say that's a $60 cutter. That's something I don't want to leave behind. Though $60 when I bought it, I don't know what they are now, but scorch, damn you, scorch. Let's see how it's going, alright. That's better. Alright, so despite my kind of welding torch light, I could have swore I got a hint of like pine off of that for somewhere. I don't know why, but you guys excuse my nose. It's a little bit of a cool breeze in the day, so it's kind of not having fun with my nose. Little spice, good clean tobacco, a little sweet. Not bad. Can't quite figure out what I'm getting out of this. I want something a little coffee-ish. I will say this, the draw is really, really loose for some reason. That could be an indication that I don't have this lit very well. There's kind of a toasty cocoa-y thing going on in the retrohale. Right, well, interesting start. I'll go ahead and see if I can fix my lighting issue here, because I don't think it's quite as good as it should be. But yeah, I'm probably also going to yank this band because this is super loose. Anyway, I'm going to smoke this down to the first inch and see what wakes up. Alright, nice little update about an inch in with a nice echo in the background. Sorry about that. So, basically what we take away from this is do not light a cigar the way that I did, because I basically lit just the filler and barely got the wrapper at all. So yeah, it's toning like a son of a bitch. Whoops! Overall, the flavors of just the filling have been a little nondescript. But if you light it right, you can actually get the wrapper involved too. There is definitely a sweet note plus a lot of piquant spiciness. Starting off very spicy. Here's hoping I managed to scorch this enough to actually get the wrapper going. Yeah, so far this is not striking me as a cigar you want to smoke after dinner. This is something you'd smoke at the range or like in the garage, holding a minigun and a cow catcher to a Ford Bronco. Well, that's just me. Okay. Well, anyway, moving right along. This is more of a good midday smoke. Something where you're not exactly in the mood to relax. You're in the mood to get maybe a little more kind of pumped up and stay focused on something. Because that spiciness is definitely not going to let you relax. But that said, there's enough of a sweet note in the background, along with like a coffee-ish breadiness to it. Maybe less coffee, more kind of a just like yeasty bready note, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like having a spicy sandwich, if you can think of it like that. On a side note, I have to be a little cautious out here because there's a Mexican restaurant like over that way, and every so often I'll be trying to smell the cigar and I'll be like, carne asada, ooh. And then I start getting hungry and I start thinking to myself, wait a minute, I don't have any money. Whoops. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and smoke this down to the halfway point and see if I can keep this weird burn issue under control and hopefully get some more proper flavor profiles out of it. Alright, update you then. Okay, so ash just fell off, so this is a pretty good halfway point. I gotta admit, regardless of my screwball light, this cigar has been trying its damnedest to burn correctly. It's been trying to autocorrect like crazy, and it's just about there. I've had to do the occasional touch-up here and there, but it is really trying to burn right. So, definitely top-notch on the construction of this one. Flavor-wise, past the first inch, towards the halfway point here, I started noticing it seems to be taking on a little bit of a whiskey-like profile. I mean, like Kentucky bourbon whiskey. So, you get that little bit of sweetness, a little bit of that bite, a couple other flavors. I want to say like maybe, well, basically just kind of whiskey-esque tones. But yeah, so far, if you're going to smoke this in the middle of the day, smoke it towards the end of your middle of the day. Then maybe kick back with maybe an old-fashioned, scratching a rock, something like that. I think it'd be a pretty good fit for this one. Definitely not an after-dinner cigar. But yeah, ice cold whiskey on the rocks. Nice Alec Bradley Tempus. Hot afternoon instead of stupidly cold like it is in Colorado. Yeah, I can see that. And so far, you know, like I said, flavors have been taking a whiskey tone. It's been a good cigar so far. And I'm really impressed with the construction because, like I said, it is trying like hell to burn correctly. So, yeah, gonna go ahead and keep smoking this down and see if this changes any bit. So far, aside from that spiciness dying down, it's been pretty consistent. Okay, I'll update you at the nub here. Alright, seems like a pretty good ending point here. Right up to the nub. Most people would end up stopping here because the flavor is kind of starting to wash out. But I've kind of noticed that my screwed up light has kind of come back to bite me because I've had to do at least a couple of relights just to make sure that it keeps going. That's not a fault of the cigar, that's pretty much operator error, 100%. So far, flavors have been pretty consistent since the halfway point, which means you get a little bit of spice, a little sweet, and there's some pretty solid whiskey notes. Overall, though, pretty decent cigar for the price. Like I said before, it's probably not the best choice for an after-dinner cigar, but definitely something to cool off and just kind of chill out in the afternoon. I hope that roid nose isn't too roaring because it's really loud for some reason. Anyway, definitely you smoke this while drinking a whiskey, preferably after you're done doing whatever it is that you're doing for the day. And I'm not too sure what the price point is on these, but I'm pretty sure getting a box of these would get a little expensive because these are kind of a boutique brand. Other than that, not much else to say about it. Good cigar for the price. Definitely worth the price of admission, I would say. If it is, of course, if I knew the price. But anyway, good cigar. Definitely recommended. Just probably not the best one to relax with after dinner. that's just the only thing. It's definitely not a dessert cigar. It'd be nice if I could actually talk on more than a half a lung of air. Okay. Well, anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say for it. Good cigar. Check it out if you got the money for it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you like this review or any review, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know if you had one of these or had a different experience. Other than that, check out my Twitch stream Sundays and Wednesday nights, midnight to 2 a.m. If you missed the live broadcast, then it's usually after I think like 2 weeks afterwards. Beyond that, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'll see you next time.